See if we can get some folk on.
Just watch him for a minute. Just watch him. Stay there, don't stay there.
Trying to actually get folk on here. It's like trying to get in. Hey guys, just give us a thumbs up when you see this. I'm just trying to invite people in now. Don't worry, I will be there. If folk can just share this, you know. Hey guys, I just thought I'd do a video. It's now 2 weeks since I got admitted to the Royal Liverpool. Staff been amazing. Main reason why I'm doing this video, a lot of you have followed my progress and seen that I was a severe alcoholic. I've been in recovery now for 8 months, coming up 9 actually. And you hear people giving you warnings about your health, not just your mental health but your physical health. And it's warnings we don't, as addicts, we don't take it in. We don't give a fuck. We press the self-destruct button, and we don't care. You know, we don't care what we do to others. We don't care what we're doing to our own bodies. About a year ago, I had acute pancreatitis. If nobody knows what pancreatitis is, it's probably one of the, everybody thinks the liver, the kidneys and all that is the most priority of the organs, but the pancreas does two things. It gives you insulin to build down your sugars, will reduce whatever, and also it gives enzymes off to digest your food. So because of my drinking and not listening to health professionals and basically being an arse and disrespectful and thinking I knew it all, a year on, in December, I was diagnosed with chronic pancreatitis, and I still continued to drink till 15th of January. It was probably one of the worst illnesses to have. I don't wish this kind of, even somebody I hated, I wouldn't wish this in my own worst enemy. I've went from dealing with recovery, having to deal with, I've just been diagnosed with diabetes, which I was on medication for, and I'm only allowed, if people have got type 1 and type 2, I'm actually type 3. It's a thing called type 3C, which is diabetic pancreatitis, diabetes. What I'm trying to say is, it's like when you're advised to either stop drinking or reduce it, take the advice that's given. They're not bullshitting you. If you think they're bullshitting you, you're going to end up here where I am. And I've been in here 2 weeks, and I do not want to see anyone who's following or who drinks daily in the same way. And I said there's two things I'll end up with if you don't listen. Either severely damage your health or to death, you know. But like I say, I'm not just dealing with recovery. I'm having to deal with diabetic. I'm now, just last week, put on insulin injections because the tablet I'm on has given me a bad reaction. So out of all the diabetic medications, I believe it's quite a lot. I was only allowed one of them because my pancreas would cause a bad reaction to it. So I've been put on insulin, and I haven't been eating much because my sugar levels are in 20s, and I'm on 18 units of insulin every morning. So it is quite painstaking and frustration. I actually thought I'd get out today, and the doctors told me I'm in for another 24 hours till they get my bloods till 10 and under, which I doubt is going to happen since I've been in here. They've not even reached 10. So it's just, I'm trying to stay positive, but on the other hand, the mental frustration is just, honestly, it's just a kick in the teeth, man. And you sit back and you think, you wish you could take it back and listen to what that surgeon said to you. And I'm sitting there going like, it is my fault. It is, because I was the one that picked up the drink. Nobody did it for me. I did it. But on the other hand, I should have took on the advice, but it's hard when you're an addict and you're trying to focus. You think you're thinking you're actually helping yourself by taking alcohol and putting you in a better place. And the fact, if you look at it, it's not putting you in a better place. Not even alcohol, drugs as well, cocaine, heroin, whatever. It's actually putting you in a worse position ever. You're actually thinking you're getting good things sorted out. But at the end of it, you're actually having much more bad things happening to you. You know, and is it worth it? You know, now I can say it, 9 months, it wasn't fucking worth it. 13 years of it, it wasn't. Did it solve anything? No. Has it made me in a worse position today? Yes. But I'm going to have to deal with it, and it's something I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. And any addicts, and I've seen a couple of people commenting about their pancreatitis, which is not caused by alcohol. And I feel for them because that was not their fault. With me, it was. I drank. I chose to drink. But it happens to anyone, and nobody actually realises the extent of it. You can't eat certain foods. I mean, every meal I've got to take these like enzymes, because obviously I don't produce enzymes. So I take 4 or 5 of them, which are basically pig enzymes. So it's hard to eat. Sickness tablets. I don't wish this on anyone, and if anyone there is watching who's in any addiction issues or anything, do reach out. I mean, don't leave it too late. Don't leave it till you're lying next to me, because obviously it's not a place you want to be, especially with all this shit going around you now. It doesn't just affect you, it affects your mental health, people around you, and you don't know if you're coming and going, because you're in recovery. You're then dealing with this. To be honest, it's tiring. You know, I've not done a video, I think, since week 1. You probably see I'm mentally drained, to be honest. I just had a phone call with my support worker there. I was telling them, I was like, I just really at times feel like giving up, you know, because it's one thing after another. You feel like, right, you've got this, and you get to that goal, and then something else hits you again. The thing is, like, even though I want to give up, my higher power is not wanting to give me up, you know. If I was going to give up, I think I would have done that long by now. You know, I've had plenty of opportunities to go and relapse, and I certainly don't want to do that. I put a lot of hard work into it. But I do plead with people if you're struggling, and that's why I do it. I don't just come on here preaching about alcohol or drugs and why not to, because I'm telling you, because I suffer it. It does not solve your problems. I thought it did. I thought I was going to be I thought I was a millionaire. I thought I was going to do this and that. On the other hand, I've stopped now. Like, been 9 months. I'm in the shittiest place ever. I've got a disease, like the liver can repair itself, pancreatitis can't. And when you have pancreatitis, and if you're an addict, you're going to sit there and wish, like me, you listen to that person. And it is serious, and it's not mentioned a lot. It doesn't get mentioned a lot. Everybody thinks it's cirrhosis to the liver, but it's not. And your pancreas does do 2 major things for your body. It produces insulin for your sugars, and B, it produces enzymes to digest your food. Now, if I lose all that, I'm on pills for the rest of my life. I'm on pills anyway for the rest of my life, but I'm going to be on more. At the moment, I'm on, I'd lost count, about 100. I mean, every meal I have to have 5 of these enzymes, every snack, so you can imagine. And because it's so shrunk as well, and it doesn't digest well, it gives me more infections as well, and that's what alcohol and cocaine did to me, and that is my fault. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, is that when somebody or a senior professional is telling you this is going to happen, or they think they're scaremongering you, fucking listen to them, or you won't end up with RAM, or you won't end up 6 foot under. I'm just lucky that I didn't continue the drinking and I surrendered when I did. So don't do what I did and know the warnings, because the warnings are there. All you need to do is search 80% of chronic pancreatitis is alcohol related. So it tells you a big majority and why they're, what do you call it, diagnosed with chronic pancreatitis. You can, if you get acute pancreatitis, you can reverse that. The minute you have 3 or 4 attacks, it's damaged, it's not repairable, and then you get diabetes, which I just got diagnosed recently, which is type 3C, not type 1 or 2. But yeah, I've got good people supporting my partner, Bella, who's been brilliant, and the guys around as well. But it is hard. I mean, that's 14 days I've been in here. I thought I was only going to be in for a couple of nights, because usually that's what I was in Scotland. But holy God, the staff here has been amazing. Even though they're running about with all this stuff going on, they're being so professional and rushing off their feet. I couldn't applaud them for everything they've done for me. And it's painstaking. Like, I mean, 14 nights in here. And that's my view. Lovely view. A crane. But honestly, guys, like, if you're struggling, like, reach out. I know I've spoke to a couple of folk in the past few days helping you. Continue to reach out. But anyway, I better go. Peace to you all. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I have more good news in the next few days. But I doubt I'll be out here anytime soon. God bless you all. Remember, reach out.